Cupcakes for Democracy.
Yes.
Okay, hi. Cruz, first name Cruz, talking here. Uh, what are we going to talk about today? I thought it was kind of important. We're one day away from the 4th of July, and I thought it might be important to talk about what is tomorrow, July 4th. It is the signing of the Declaration of Independence that we had basically written. And what else can I say to that is we are now at the 250th anniversary of that moment. And so it's great. It's great. I kind of thought that I would talk a little bit about that because I was reading an article today in NPR, and it basically had said 46% of Americans don't know that the 250th anniversary is related to the signing of the Declaration of Independence. So I was like, hey, we should actually talk about that. So there we go. There we go. Very cool. What else happened this week? Well, there was also an article that I've actually heard about for last months now, since the Israel-US war had started, and that is that we're having a global shortage on fertilizer. I mean, we talk a lot about gas in the news, right? Gas, just because of the oil tankers and stuff like that. And definitely, I know I've seen it, and I know you've probably seen it, as the prices of gas have gone up. Little bit coming down right now. And from everything that I've read, I mean, there's a possibility that it could be going back up again if we don't actually get the Strait of Hormuz open soon enough. But the other thing is fertilizer. So if you don't know, fertilizer, actually a third of the world's fertilizer actually comes through the Strait of Hormuz. And I mean, that's a big deal. Now, how much of that actually comes to the US? None of it. It's actually Africa and Asia is usually who ends up getting that, and Persian Gulf countries as well too. So it doesn't come here, but how does that affect us? Well, okay, global supplies. Remember, we are a global, global world here with these kinds of things. And so even though it doesn't come here, it still will affect us because other countries will be trying to find fertilizer, and we may end up selling some of that and to them as well too. And that's basically what's happening with the oil as well too, right? We're exporting some of that oil out of this country. So gasoline is actually being exported out as well too in that case. And so it drives the price basically for everything to go up. Now, how much is fertilizer actually going to affect our prices? From what I've read, right, those effects by the fertilizer prices is not as significant as actually losing workers and fuel prices. Those things will actually make the price of our fruits and our vegetables, all that stuff that we need for fertilizer, will basically go up, be more likely by those things than the fertilizer. But it's still going to affect in some way. Yeah. Okay. So I thought that was great, and hope that was informative, and hoping to just keep doing more of these. Stay safe and stay happy. Take care.